we're going to be making a wind chime. We're going to be using the circuit playground, which you have already programmed to light up and chime whenever it detects temperature changes and wind movement, which is exactly what a wind chime does. We're also going to be using a paper plate, just a simple paper plate, nothing fancy about it. A clear plastic cup, some fishing wire. If you don't have fishing wire, any string will do. A simple Sharpie, pair of scissors, and here we have a little screwdriver. You could use just about anything. If you have an ice pick lying around, something that you can poke a hole in the paper cup with and the paper plate with. So to start off, we're going to use our paper cup and trace an outline on our plate. Just like so. There we go. Make this a little bit wider. You want your paper cup to fit through the hole we're cutting here. So you want it to be nice and wide. Alright, so using your scissors, you're going to start a cut right here at one of the edges, just like that. And you want to be careful, you don't want to poke yourself on the back side of the plate. And now we cut out our shape. Alright, there we go. So there's our cutout. Let's see if it fits. Good, we even got a nice snug fit in there. So, perfect. Exactly what we want. Alright, next step is to poke the holes in the paper cup. So, we're going to take our little hole punching device and we're going to carefully poke a hole through the plastic. And so now you're going to need to have some resistance on the inside of the cup to get this to work just right. So be very careful. If you need help from an adult, by all means, ask. Alright, we're going to make a nice big hole here. There we go. Perfect. Alright, one more on the other side of the cup. Fun tip, I like to line up my holes with the little letters that are right there. There we go. Alright, awesome. So we got a hole right there. And we've got a hole right there. Alright. Now the paper plate, we also want a couple holes. And you're just going to want them to be somewhere on the edge, kind of towards the top. You can put it in line with the hole that you've made here. There you go. And let's make those bigger too. Much better. Alright, so we got a hole right there and a hole right there. Okay, next step is to use our string. I know you probably can't see this, but we're getting about a 4 or 5 foot long strand of string here to use. Give us plenty of slack. I'm going to be tying a couple knots here in a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to start by threading our string through the cup hole. And you want to thread it all the way down until it pops out to the bottom of the cup. Perfect. So now we've got our string holding up our cup. There you go. I'm going to move the plate out of the way. Alright, now with the side of the string that's inside the cup, we're going to start threading our circuit playground. Now, I like to connect these before I put it in the cup, otherwise it's a little difficult. So to make it a little easier, you can clip your battery pack right to your cup there. And now you can easily thread this. Alright. Through the first hole. Let's go this way actually. So I'm threading from the front to the back of the circuit playground. Just like that. There we go. And then from back to the front. Perfect. Alright, pull your string through. Okay. This next part gets a little bit tricky. You have to thread this side of the string through the inside of the cup. But if you give yourself enough slack, you should be able to fit it through fairly easily with a steady hand. Just like that. Alright, so now we have got our circuit playground inside of our cup. The next step is to secure your circuit playground inside the cup. So we're going to just tie a simple square knot. If you don't know how to tie a square knot, it's really easy. You go left over right and under, and then right over left and under. If you're ever in Boy Scouts, you definitely did this knot. If you were camping with family, it's a useful knot to use. Alright, we tie it nice and tight. That way the circuit playground stays at the top of your cup. Okay. Next step, the plate. I'm going to thread each side of our string into its own hole. There's the first side. And here's the second side. Alright, looks great. So for this step, I'm actually unclip this, because this isn't going to stay on the cup, it's actually going to go on the plate. So I'm going to clip it to the plate where it should be. There we go. Alright, and then we're going to tie another square knot to secure the cup inside the plate. So again, left over right, under, right over left, under. Pull it nice and tight. And there we go. So now your cup is very secure in the paper plate. And the final step is just to make a little loop to hang your wind chime from. So you're going to take both sides of your string together and make a loop around one or two fingers. And then thread the ends through the loop you made. go. You have created your Adafruit wind chime. To turn it on, simply turn the battery on. And now, ta-da! Well, that completes the wind chime lesson.